Oh, we live, Joe. Does someone want to put a torch on or something?
You've got the torch.
Yeah, put your light on, Joe. Just
on my
give
phone.
a tiny bit of light.
Torch is on my phone.
What do you mean?
Torch is on my phone that I'm doing a live on.
Well, where's the big...
The big torch.
Yeah.
Good idea, Joe.
That's what I mean.
Oh, it's my big face on there. Hang on a minute, let me turn it around. Right then. Signal's a bit crappy. Never mind. We're at Kelvedon Hatch secret bunker. So I'll just quickly show you around this room. This is known as the sick bay. So I'll just show you the old freaky like what's it, Jim call it's there. Did you hear that click behind me? I hope I got that on camera.
I want to get on.
Sure. If there's any spirits with us, can you do that again, please? Put the camera to the torch down, don't want to blind everyone. A little patient here. Earlier on, when we was in here, Tony, Joe's partner, was shut in. It's alright, I'm just walking funny because I'm trying to not blind everyone with the camera. Was locked in here on his own. And he felt like he got stuck. And the bed had moved by itself. But Tony, can you just try and lift that bed for me for a second?
You can't move this bed.
But you literally can't move it. And it had been slided across the floor. Sorry.
It was blocking the door.
And it was blocking the door so nobody could get out. So that was quite weird. The problem is with this torch, it's a bit bright, so I mean, you can slightly see what I'm looking at, I suppose. Are there any spirits here with us tonight? Can you come forward, please? Got no, well, I've got coffee. Also, this, it's, what's the word, Joe? Feels vibration. It doesn't feel vibration.
It's a spirit vibe.
It's a spirit vibe, so if something vibrates next to it, which it isn't, there you go. See the lights flashing. Well, earlier on, it was just going mental on its own. No one was near it, no one was moving in the room, and it was just going nuts. Can you see something? Did you just say our tone?
No, I said it drained.
Someone's just said toad in my ear there.
Oh, did you hear tone?
Yeah. I don't know if there's still ladies out here. If there's not, I can... This is another part. It's a shame really this torch is so bright.
It's me.
I don't want it to be so bright for you. What is it? Oh, you vibe. Vibe. You got your vibrate, Joe. Such a dick.
That's going to be on the video. I thought you was in here, Tone.
No, I've been in there.
I was at one point.
Well, I just want to say I'm stuck in here now, and because of the signal. The signal's shit.
I can't get
What's in there? There's just loads of mattresses now.
Yeah, because you're in the boat.
It's ever so misty over there by that door.
It does sit. You're floating the
Sorry. It's really blurry by that door.
Oh, I'm just going to go over a little bit. Oh, sorry. If I'm in your camera view and stuff.
Whoa.
Fucking hell, thanks, Joe.
Sam,
What?
come back
No,
over.
it's the shadow of Joe, Sam.
No. She's got that pink light again.
Oh, it's alright. I'm quite contented with the pink bulb that I get.
Okay. No, that's different. It could be from the infrared. Beam.
Oh, the torch has come on. Thank you. Right, we've got a torch on the floor. We ask questions and it comes off and on when there's spirit. But obviously I didn't ask a question. Are there any spirits here with us? If there are, can you please switch that torch back on? We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Can you turn it off for me? Are you a male? Was you the one that we were speaking to earlier? Do you know somebody called Elizabeth? If you do, can you pop the torch on? You're an absolute star, thank you. Can you turn it off for me? Turn it off, please. Thank you. Are you Elizabeth? Pop the torch on if you're Elizabeth.
I thought somebody's just tickled my foot.
Are you the gentleman that had a connection with Elizabeth? Thank you. Can you pop the torch off for me, please? Was it an affair that you was having with Elizabeth? Is that the connection that you both had? Can you pop the torch on if that's correct? Pop the torch. Thank you.
I thought you weren't scared at time.
I fucking am now.
Turn that off for me, please. Thank you. So it was an affair that you was having with Elizabeth? Was you just Elizabeth's friend? If you can pop the light on if you were just her friend and people thought you was having an affair, can you put the torch on for me? Thank you. It's gone really misty over there. Oh. And pop the light off. Thank you. Sorry about the picture, everyone. I don't know what's
I need another picture.
going on. So everyone has stuck your friendship for an affair. Is that correct? Pop the light on if that's correct. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Want to ask any questions, Joe?
I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Well, basically, he's saying that it was just his friendship was mistaken for an affair. See, the torch has come back on as soon as I said that. Thank you. Well, we believe you, so, you know, thank you ever so much for coming forward. Did the supposed affair get you into a lot of trouble down here? Pop the light on if it did. The noise and the flashes. Thank you that you can see and hear the photos being taken. Thank you for popping that light back on. We really appreciate it.
Do you want to be a Facebook superstar?
Shut up about Facebook. Mind your business.
I'm asking him.
No, you're not. He don't know what Facebook is.
No, because if he wants to be a Facebook superstar, do you want the ladies to like you on Facebook, mate?
What's that?
Just smile.
What's that?
Thank you. If you can just keep switching that on and off, I'd be really happy.
Whoa, why did you fucking... I don't like you, mate.
What?
That fucking dummy turned me around and fucking said...
Thank you.
I nearly fucking fell out my skin.
Are you the only spirit that's down here with us, or is this... Well, I'll ask you one question at a time. Thank you. So there's just you here with us. Pop that light off for me. Thank you. Bloody hell, Tone.
I know, I nearly fucking fell in that.
Might ask. Come on, Jay, being very quiet.
I know, I'm just videoing.
Thank you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, give me a
I
picture.
bet everyone's well bored of me here going, thank you. I'm phone. We appreciate all this, you know. Really do. Thank you for making yourself known to us. Thank you. Can you pop that back off for me? I'm going to ask you another question. Was you a doctor in this sick bay? If you were a doctor, can you pop that torch on for me? Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. You know how it's all going now. Someone else is coming in. What are you doing? Someone else is coming in, I think, so you might hear a bit of noise. Was you a nice doctor? Was you here to help people? If you were here to help people, thank you. Perfect. Turn it off for me for a second. Did you make any mistakes with anybody that made them really ill? Put the light on if you did. Thank you, we really appreciate it. Sorry for keep saying thank you everyone, but I'm just being appreciative.
Which indicates healing, so asking a question of healing with.
Oh no.
Was you very sick in this bed that I'm standing next to? Someone was sick.
Was you ill at any point? Or was Elizabeth ill?
Ah, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
So did Elizabeth get
Hang
poorly?
on. Turn the light off for me, please, so we can ask another
I
question.
can't even see that. Oh,
Turn it off. That's it.
thank you.
Go on. About Elizabeth.
Someone can get it through that side.
Was Elizabeth poorly? And in one of these hospital beds? Put the light on for a yes? Or leave it off for a no? Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm really sorry that your friend was ill. Can you turn that light off, please? That was Tony making a funny noise, not some random ghost.
Are you together now in spirit? Put the light on for yes or leave it off for no?
Oh, fuck off. Did Elizabeth have...
Tone.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Pop the light off again for us so we can ask you some more questions if you would.
That's lovely that you're reunited now.
Come on then, Tony.
Did Elizabeth have a bad eye?
You have to tell it what to do.
Turn the light on if she did.
Or leave it off for a no.
So she didn't have a bad eye.
Oh shit, boy, it's gone really blurry again. Turn it off for me.
Turn it off. Let's do that question again. Did she have a bad eye? Turn it on if she did. So she didn't have a bad eye?
Funny feeling of being watched. I have.
I know.
I'm sure I can nearly kill myself.
You are being watched.
All I can see is lights.
Right, then I've just moved a bit further round from the torch, so...
See that torch? Just put it on the floor.
Me?
Put that torch on the floor. Just have a little bit of light.
But I'm trying to do it so there's no light at all. I don't know why I've still got it on, to be honest.
But what I mean is you did it... Yeah, sorry.
Is it disturbing? That's Elizabeth's bed, isn't it?
Oh,
That's Elizabeth's bed.
I can see a figure.
There's
Dead.
one.
Opposite now.
Well, thank you for
Standing near the
coming and talking to me this evening. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
He's standing. in the
Turn that
way-
off for me.
Standing in the way of the spirit door. It's in the spirit door. Hasn't come through yet. Ah, I can see too.
Did Elizabeth die before you? If she did, can you turn the torch on for me, please?
I don't want to go in there. I'm here again.
There's somebody standing dead opposite me.
Yes, she did. I thought she did. Okay, turn the light off. Oh my God, no, it's my bag, I think. Thank you. Was you left on your own? Was you sad when Elizabeth passed away? Can you pop the light on if you were? That's Tony's shirt, by the way, everyone.
Available.
Were you happy when Elizabeth passed away? Put the light on if you were happy that she passed away. He was happy that she passed away. Can you turn the light off for me? Turn it off for me, please. Thank you.
Was you waiting for Elizabeth to pass in the spirit world?
She passed away before he did.
How did she? Okay.
I think that you done something, you made a mistake which caused Elizabeth to die. Didn't you? I'm really sorry because I know she was your friend. I'm sure she doesn't blame you. And when we was in it earlier on, you were saying something about the rope outside. There's like a net of some sort outside the door. And you was mentioning the rope outside, which is part of the net. Is that how Elizabeth died? Yeah. Okay. Pop the light off for me. Turn the light off, thank you. Was Elizabeth strangled with that rope? Put the light... Okay.
Thank you.
That's very bright.
That was a very fast response as well.
Poor network connection. I'm really sorry, everyone, but it's saying the network's really poor here. So I'm going to leave you there if you can still hear me. Thank you for watching. Our connection available again now. On live. Now we've got a low battery, showing battery.
Are you behind me and Joe now? No? Yes?
You said no and it flashed.
Okay. So you're not behind. Are you in the dormitory? Turn off if you are. Okay.
You're
Are
opposite
you...
me, aren't you?
Turn on if you're in the dormitory.
Kidding man, these torches.
Okay. Are you next to the body bag coffin? Yes. So you're next to Sam then?
Too many questions.
Can you turn the light off for me, please?
Give it a chance to answer, Tony.
Joe, please leave me alone.
You forget you.
I'm not paying.
So, Tony's just asked you if you're stood next to me. Are you stood next to me at the moment? Can you turn the torch on if you are? I don't think so.
You're...
No, hang on.
Mm.
Turn that off for me, and I'm going to ask the same question. If you could just put the torch on a little bit quicker if you are, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Are you stood next to me? My name's Sam. Tony asked if you were stood next to Sam. So if you're stood next to me, can you put that torch on for me as quickly as you can? Thank you. Now, can you pop it off for me? Pop the torch off. Basically, I haven't really explained what the torch does. The torch needs to be twisted to be activated. So it's basically somebody's.
It's a normal torch.
You're ever so blurry, Sam.
Yeah.
Really, really blurry.
Oh, the torch is.
There is nothing special about this torch. It's just a basic torch which has to be manually turned on. Which is.
Do I remind you of Elizabeth? I've gone really cold. Can you pop the light on for me, please, if I remind you of Elizabeth?
See that piece of paper behind you on the coffin?
Yeah, it's about the labels.
You've got a face on the label.
No, torch has come on. It's very faint now.
can see her face.
Turn that off for me. Turn it off for me if you could. Has anyone got the time? So you've got to go back down at 3.
2, she said, didn't she?
2.
Yeah, it's 1:45.
We need to go and have a fag first, don't we, guys?
Well, I just want to say thank you for talking to us this evening. Really appreciate it, and I'm really sorry to hear about Elizabeth. I hope she'll forgive you, and I hope you're together again now. If you could just put the torch back on to say goodbye, that'd be cool. Put the torch on for me to say bye. Thank you. Goodbye. It's really nice to talk to you. Right, everybody, I'm me and Joe. Tony, we're all going to go now. Probably it was a bit dark for you to see, but we just wanted to say hello, basically, so that's what we've done. And we'll speak to you all tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video. Love you loads. See you later, alligator. Where's my bag? Oh.